bartender slid the check across the counter, looked at me and said, "That's your third one this week." I laughed and told him business was stressful. He said, "That's becoming your favorite excuse these days," and pointed toward the TV hanging, showing highlights from 10 years ago, back when I swore I'd conquer the world before I turned 34. The funny thing about younger versions, they're always in such a hurry to arrive. Certain happiness is waiting somewhere just beyond the next big climb. Meanwhile, life keeps pouring moments into glasses we barely taste, 'cause we're too busy chasing tomorrows to appreciate today. Slow down, look round, good things are all around. I spent years racing the horizon till I realized it never stays still. Big dreams, fast schemes, always another hill. Yeah, someday kept moving farther away. Every time I got close enough, I spent years racing the horizon, when what I needed was already showing up. That night I called an old friend randomly, one I hadn't talked to in months. We ended up laughing for 2 straight hours about absolutely nothing much. Bad apartments, terrible roommates, road trips held together by luck. The kind of stories that somehow improve every time that brought back up. And hanging up, I felt richer than I had after bigger wins, 'cause some things don't show up on balance sheets or fit neatly into goals you've pinned. They're just reminders that being alive isn't something you postpone. It's something happening right now, whether you notice it or not. Good laughs, old ties, some wealth never shows up in price. I spent years racing the horizon, thinking peace was somewhere else. Long roads, heavy loads, and pressure I gave myself. Yeah, the finish line kept moving farther, the harder I tried to catch up. I spent years racing the horizon till I learned enough was enough. No trophy, no race, just life taking place. No finish, no end, just moments and friends. I spent years racing the horizon, and maybe that's what I had to do, to learn some roads aren't meant for winning, they're meant for seeing through. Yeah, tomorrow's got its own adventures, and I'll meet them when they come. I spent years racing the horizon, now I'm finally enjoying the run. Last call, neon glow, no hurry, home slow. First paycheck from my own business was $37 after tax. I framed the thing above my desk like I just signed a $1 million contract. My wife walked in and started laughing, said, "Please tell me that's not staying there." I said, "You're looking at proof, sweetheart, that this thing can go somewhere." Most people only celebrate the finish, the ribbon cuts the victory laps, but I've always loved the tiny wins that prove you're finally on the map. The first sale, first call, first customer, the first sign you're not crazy after all. The moments nobody else gets excited about are sometimes the biggest of them all. Small win, big grin, that's how momentum begins. Here's to the first one, the first crack in the wall, the first sign your dream ain't impossible at all. Long ups, small starts, still count the same. Here's to the first one, 'cause nothing happens till it does one day. A year later we were still surviving, not exactly setting records yet, but every month looked a little stronger than the month before it did. The frame check stayed on that wall too, even after bigger numbers came. 'Cause I never wanted to forget where belief first earned its name. People think confidence comes from winning, but most of the time it's not true. Confidence comes from seeing progress when there's barely enough to prove. It's watching a seed break through the dirt before it becomes a tree, that's enough evidence to keep believing what nobody else can see. Hold on, stay with it, big things start microscopic. Here's to the first one, the first yes after years of no, the first spark when you're freezing cold. Good luck, bad luck, doesn't matter. Here's to the first one, 'cause that's the moment hope becomes something you can touch. First sale, first mile, first crowd, first smile, first step, first sign. Every mountain starts that way in time. Your hard work's coming through. Late nights, tough fights, and reasons to believe. Here's to the first one, 'cause every great story starts exactly where you begin to see. Old frame, office wall, $37 started it all. showed up 30 minutes early for a meeting that got moved online. Sat in the parking lot drinking coffee, feeling like the punchline. Checked my phone and saw the email sent an hour before I left. Some days it feels like technology is running a personal test. So I laughed and drove toward nowhere. Took a road I hadn't seen before, past old barns and rusted fences, and a bait shop by the shore. Ended up eating pie in a town I didn't know existed yesterday. Funny how some wasted mornings find a better use that way. Wrong place, wrong time, still somehow worked out fine. Not every mistake needs fixing, not every detour's a loss. Missed plans, wrong turns, still get you across. Yeah, some of the best days I've had started with everything going wrong. Not every mistake needs fixing, sometimes you just roll along. There was a guy inside that diner claiming he'd invented pickle soup. The waitress said he'd tell that story to absolutely anyone who'd listen to. He spent 10 minutes explaining it like he was curing something rare. By the end the whole room was laughing and nobody really cared. If the soup was real or nonsense, the point was everybody smiled. For 1 hour nobody checked the news or worried about the next few miles. The stranger sharing a ridiculous moment that would have never happened if I'd made the meeting, stuck the schedule, and never taken that accidental trip. Bad luck, good tale, funny how those overlap. Well, not every mistake needs fixing, some become stories worth repeating. Late starts, missed marks, still somehow end up meaning something. Yeah, perfection would have been boring compared to how this day went down. Not every mistake needs fixing, sometimes they improve the route somehow. Miss the exit, lose the plan, find a better one you never planned. Wrong road, good view, life does weird things when you let it surprise you. Not every mistake needs fixing, that's a lesson I'll gladly keep. Fast lives, tight lines, can miss what's underneath. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably mess up again, and honestly that's alright now. Not every mistake needs fixing, sometimes they're the reason you're smiling on the drive home somehow. Small town, piece of pie, wrong day, great ride. Walked into the hardware store this morning for a single bolt and a roll of tape. 45 minutes later I was standing by lawn chairs discussing fish bait with 3 retired guys named Larry, or maybe 2 Larrys and a Dave. Either way, they all had strong opinions about things they probably couldn't change. One swore the weather forecast lied again, another blamed it on the moon. Third guy claimed he predicted both already, somewhere around last June. Nobody bought a thing for half an hour. Nobody seemed in a rush to leave, just solving the world's biggest problems between aisle 7 and aisle 3. No hurry, no plan, just talking like people can. Some folks could start a conversation in an empty room and somehow make you stay. Tall tales, half-truths, and stories all day. Yeah, the older I get, the more I realize that's a gift not everybody has. Some folks could start a conversation in an empty room, make an afternoon fly past. My grandfather could do it effortlessly, turn a gas stop into an event, leave knowing birthdays, family histories, and where 3 strangers paid their rent. As a kid, I thought it was embarrassing, standing there waiting forever long. Now I give anything for one more afternoon. Getting delayed by one is conversations, 'cause connections getting rarer lately. Everybody staring at a screen, living beside each other somehow, without saying what they mean. Meanwhile, those old school talkers can still turn strangers into friends, using nothing but curiosity and a story that never ends. Good talk, good laugh, some things still last. Some folks could start a conversation in an empty room and fill it wall to wall with life. Bad jokes, road stories, and exaggerated fishing sizes. Every town's got somebody like that, and every town's better because some folks could start a conversation in an empty room and remind the rest of us. Pull up a chair, stay a while. Life moves better at conversational miles. Forget your phone, lose track of time. That's where the good stuff hides. Some folks could start a conversation in an empty room and leave with 6 new friends somehow. Cold coffee, warm company, and nobody looking at a clock now. Yeah, if heaven's got a front porch somewhere, I know exactly who's running it there. Some folks could start a conversation in an empty room and keep everybody sitting there. Hardware store, sunny day, went for tape, stayed anyway. just looked at me and started laughing. Said, you order the same thing every week. I looked down at the menu, pretending like I'd suddenly become unique. Truth is, I knew every item on it, knew exactly what I'd choose. Still sat there acting like a man with something major left to lose. My buddy shook his head and told me, man, you're predictable as rain. I said, coming from the guy wearing the same lucky hat since 2008. Whole table nearly lost it laughing, 'cause everybody knew it was true. Funny how we spend half our lives changing and half staying exactly who we are too. Same jokes, New Year's, still here. Cheers, maybe we're all a little ridiculous, and maybe that's alright. Bad habits, old stories, and arguments every Friday night. Yeah, life's a lot more fun when you stop pretending you got it all figured out. Maybe we're all a little ridiculous. I know I am, without a doubt. My uncle bought a treadmill last January. Swore this time it finally get fit. 3 weeks later it was holding laundry like every treadmill eventually did. Now every family gathering, somebody asked him how marathon training's going these days. And he points at the desert table saying, better than ever, boys. Nobody lets him live it down either, and honestly that's part of the fun. 'Cause perfect people are hard to relate to, but everybody knows someone who starts projects they never finish, who buys tools they'll never use, who spends an hour looking for glasses already sitting on their head the whole time to mess up. Laugh hard, that's usually a pretty good start. Maybe we're all a little ridiculous, trying our best and making mistakes. Wrong turns, miscues, and birthday candles on crooked cakes. Yeah, most of the things that make us lovable aren't polished or planned out somehow. Maybe we're all a little ridiculous, and thank God for that now. Lose your keys, tell the story twice, forget the punchline, still have a good night. Spill the drink, miss the shot, laugh anyway, why not? Maybe we're all a little ridiculous, and maybe that's a secret nobody tells. Good people, good laughs, and not taking yourself too well. Yeah, someday all these little moments will be the things we talk about most. Maybe we're all a little ridiculous. So here's a toast. Bent rules, big smiles, worth every mile.